Good morning, this is Thalia. I'm at FUELD 2.0 Conference 2025 Dubai, and we have with us Mr. Marco Pellegrini, and he is a founder and owner for M.Agile Consulting, and he has been awarded of a trendsetter to watch out for. First of all, congratulations.
Thank you a lot.
Being a founder and an owner, and then becoming a trendsetter in this era, how does it feel?
Well, it's been, first of all, a great opportunity to come here to the FUELD conference. I really enjoy the conference and also the award that I received. Uh, yeah, I built my company a couple of years ago, and now this is a great opportunity also to have some connections and build some business relationship. Of course, I'm building my journey now to be with my firm to be a consultant and a fractional manager. As I mentioned, I really enjoyed the conference.
So, when you talk about consulting company, is there any specialization for the area or the
Yes, definitely.
industries?
So my business model it's called fractional management and consultancy, focusing on e-commerce, digital marketing, both for B2B and B2C. And what I do, I follow the journey for clients in the digital transformation and in the change of the organization on several pillars, as mentioned, mainly on marketing, on project management, e-commerce. What is the benefit for the company is that they have a long-term consultancy. So instead of rely on one or more employee, they rely on me for almost full time and for the longer period of time.
When you talk about digital markets, everything is now digital. Nobody goes to a shop or
Exactly.
buys something. How do you, as a company, adapt to the new changes, especially with the so many Insta shops and different kind of consulting? How do you keep your company up to date and make sure your other clients move smoothly as ever?
Well, first of all, let's say everything is moved digitally, but at the same time, a lot of business and a lot of consumers' behaviors are omni-channel. So we have to consider this kind of behavior to, for example, go to the website of e-commerce, look at information, and then go to the shop and purchase, or vice versa. So I'm consulting us the company on the omni-channel approach and omni-channel practices. And so this is what I do as a consultant. So it's always important to consider this both sides of the business.
But as you said, you're B2B. So, what about an entrepreneur who just wanted to start a small business and like have like a shop online or a website? Do you provide consultancy to them as well?
Definitely, yes, definitely. So also in terms of marketing funnel, this is one of the panel discussion that I followed yesterday, and I was part of the panel. So it starts with building awareness first, and then step by step follow the funnel with some investment at the beginning, and then scale the business step by step. So I do also this consultancy also to look at the omni-channel approach and for a long time.
Nowadays, I believe more and more everybody wants to do less work as possible, and everybody wants to be an entrepreneur or sell something. And what are they lacking? Most of the companies, they startup, they have an idea, they do publish it online, they have a website, they have an Instagram page or whatever, but they don't flourish ahead. What is the major problem do you see in independent entrepreneurs or like minor companies or even major companies go through nowadays?
Well, first of all, this is quite interesting question because right now I followed a panel called brand build brand with purpose, which focus a lot on the why. So start with the why, then go with how, and then at the end with what. And I believe some companies are not following that 100%. So it's always important to keep the why in mind and to follow the mission and the purpose. And I believe sometimes this is missing. On the other hand, also some companies want to try to go big soon without prototyping the business model. And this is, I believe, is quite important. So it's always important not only to build the MVP, so what we call the minimal viable product for the product itself, but it's also important to build the minimal viable product for the overall company.
Most of the companies focuses on marketing and consulting is a part of it, but they don't value the quality of the product. They focus so much on, okay, send this package to an influencer, promote it there. How do you deal with the quality and quantity? Like how do you balance it as a consulting company for a small startup or even for a bigger manufacturing company?
Yeah, sure. The product, the quality of the products is crucial, is important. But at the end, you will always have clients who like your product or you
Yeah.
hate your product.
Yeah.
So at the end, let's say
You cannot
it's a
please
must.
everybody.
Exactly, exactly. So it will not be always 100% the customer satisfaction. I believe it is really important to gather the feedback and start to improve the product from the bad feedback. So consider that as a great opportunity to have also complaints, bad reviews, bad feedbacks, and then consider that as an opportunity and an asset to start to improve your product side.
As a consulting agent or a person, master, I would say, how do you see if their product is just crashed, or industry or an office or business just crashed? Is there any chance for them to build up from that, like lowest of low or the failure?
I think so. I have talked to some other participants in the conference that they face more or less the same issue. And it's also all about not only changing the product itself, so the ingredients, the quality, the packaging, whatever, but also maybe changing the value proposition. Probably might be that the value proposition was wrong or was not communicated correctly, was missing totally the purpose, as I mentioned before. So I believe it is quite important to consider this aspect as well.
Before you go, I want to know, as people are like, we're going to have all the answers from Google or ChatGPT or AI. How do you deal with those kind of clients? They are like, no, we don't need the consultancy. We're just going to take it and answer from internet. How do you deal with those clients?
Because at the end, yeah, you have the answer from ChatGPT, Spark,
Yes.
or whatever other AI tool. It's more about, okay, the AI can help you, but doesn't follow you exactly considering your history, your context, your business, your life cycle, your brand life cycle, your company life cycle. So I believe for us fractional managers and consultants, it is the added value is that you follow your company from the beginning to the end, and you consider strongly the context. This is something that ChatGPT cannot do.
100%. Before you go, as you as an individual, as you're a founder of a company, what are you taking away from the conference 2.0?
And taking away that, especially in Dubai and the Middle East, there are great
Yes.
opportunities for business. As you know, I come from Italy, from Europe, where they say the business is more stable. We are reaching, let's say, not a stagnation, but of course the plateau. While here there are great opportunities for founders and to also to extend the business for companies coming from US and from Europe. I believe there are great insights also for not-profit organization. This is an important takeaway that there are several opportunities for non-profit organizations and for sustainability companies as well. They want to build a purpose not only for money but for the planet
Amazing.
and for the society at the end. So this was an enjoyable conference that I had. I also recommend also other companies, other startups to join the conference
That's
for the
really
great business relationship.
Amazing. Thank you so much for
Thank
your
you,
time. I
Walter.
hope to see you and your company grow. And on that note, educate yourself. You can do whatever you want to, but please work for it. Be kind, avoid using plastic, save water. And this is Talia MK signing off. Thank you.